from this he makes a living?
This has nothing at all to do with the show.
Take a look. Take a good look. And here he is, Ernie Kovacs.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
How do you do?
I wanted to get the lipstick off. My wife tunes in late, and she wouldn't see the opening, but she might have seen that. We would like to introduce to you now our panel. I know you're all sitting around looking warily at the cranberry sauce for the holidays. And so let us go from left to right, as is the custom in many of these shows. I would like to introduce a gentleman, probably the only one who has written a popular tune without any payola involved that sold 2 million copies. It was printed on the reverse side of Stardust. Cesar Romero. A very beautiful girl. You've seen materialize, if I may use the expression, mixed company, on the Topper series many, many times in the past few years, who can do it just like this. Come alongside of me here. Anne, are you here? Get back. Miss Anne Jeffreys. And now I would like to introduce the former heavyweight contender, world championship, probably one of the great polo players of all time, and captain of an underwater polo team. Ex-tailor to King Farouk, I would like to, but all I have is Hans Conried.
Wow.
Now, we would like to bring you, panel, our first guest, so take a good look. You know, there's a rather dominating influence of the distaff half of the gender, while Mrs. Kovacs is out of town. Have you noticed that? So many times now. You have $50. The name is not necessary, panel. We will tell the people at home just what this young lady is famous for in the newspapers before we proceed.
Our guest is Mrs. Carol Ziegler, basketball's first official lady referee.
All right. And now, you have $50, and panel, here is your first clue.
Hi. Hello. I'm Chuck Rustic, and I'd like to tell you a few things about. Would you hold the card a little higher, please? About the little Jiffy Skavoke blade, razor blade. Here it is. Here it is. Now, the little Jiffy Skavoke comes in 2 pieces, and there's also the handy purse size. There's also the handy purse size. We believe in clean living here on the field. On the field. And when we go home, here on the field and every place else, we practice clean living all the time. Time to chuck the old mitt into the old locker. And say goodnight, sports fans. Time to get the old hat. Back to our old clean living.
Probably one of the delights of this program is the obscurity of its clues.
Yeah.
We'll start. There is something in there, Anne, if you'll poke about for it.
Private life of Ernie Kovacs.
You gonna start with me?
Yes, yes.
All right. This thing that you did that was in the newspaper, was it within the last couple of weeks?
Yes.
In Los Angeles?
No.
Not in Los Angeles. In the East?
No.
No.
Did it have anything to do with children, little shavers, in other words, the race?
No.
I'm glad you're not ignoring the clue completely. Hans?
Young lady, if you please, had it to do with baseball?
No.
Had it to do, I dare not think, with alcohol? Surely not.
No.
With television commercials, per se?
No.
Actually, there was very little afforded us in that first clue.
No, there was a great deal, Hans.
Some rich subtlety that was
Oh,
apparent
how
only to
subtle.
your discerning mind.
Oh, yes, yes. Caesar?
Did that happen, what you did that happen more in the southern part of the country?
No.
No.
Why do you clear your throat before you say southern part of the
Because I had
country?
a fraud. Never
Oh,
mind.
I see.
Southern fraud.
Are you a student
No.
in a university?
No.
Did this thing that you did it create a definite, was it a definite big story in a newspaper, or?
Well, that's all a matter
Perhaps
of
it was only a small
definition. It was
story.
big in our house, wasn't it, my dear? Of course, yeah. All right, there's your first round. You have $100. Let's go to our second clue.
Made a bit of a mess of it, I'm afraid. It is a finding of this court that the plaintiff acted in a manner becoming a lady. Not guilty.
Now then. I wouldn't want to rake up the total IQ that I saw represented on your side
Oh,
at
it
that
occurs
time.
to me that's a dreadfully expensive property for so little
Of course, this is a
information.
big show, you idiot. Anne?
Are you a lady judge?
No.
Teacher?
No.
Nothing to do with kindergartens.
Oh, this is
Not
not,
for
not
this.
this has nothing to do with the item. Hansela?
Was there any forensic fun intended in this judicial effort?
Oh,
here?
let's not get
Was there
cheap.
anything
What is
called...
forensic fun? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, how often?
Forensic
Was there
fun.
anything to do with courts of law?
No.
Shall we go back to the clean living? Is there some wholesome athletic or gymnastic effort
Yes,
involved?
yes.
Yes.
This is Miss Perfect Posture for night or something of this sort. You've been awarded something for beauty, charm, health, good manners, fine teeth.
That bell, thank you, my dear. That bell has a definite significance on this program. Caesar?
Well, something happened.
You are an athlete?
No.
She's
You're-
healthy,
No, that's not where
terribly
we're
young
after.
and terribly healthy.
I know. But it's that you behaved like
One
a
senses
lady.
that.
You behaved like a
Oh,
lady.
let's give them the third clue. I know that you're lost here. Let us give you, you have $150. If they miss this, it is doubled. Here is our third clue.
I hope it's clear.
It's a likely costume for that. Empty baskets.
You look lovely, my dear. It's all right. By the way,
There's a bushel basket.
that is Miss Peggy Conley, who does
Who
all of
won
these
it?
things. I thought you liked them. And
Okay.
Do you have anything to do with winning something at maybe UCLA, a Miss something contest?
No.
Or Miss Miss Orange Grove, or no contest
No.
winner?
No.
Ooh,
aren't you glad you found
She's
it
a
out, though?
queen or something.
these are good clues. I'm.
You like
glad.
them?
Oh, yes.
Well, you're
very
new
clear.
here. You
4-H
should see
club.
some of the obscure ones we have. Hans?
Was it a 4-H effort? Something suburban, agricultural?
No.
Wait a minute. A forensic 4-H effort?
Oh,
All right. Caesar?
Did you win something at this thing?
No.
No.
You didn't. You weren't the fastest grape picker or something?
No.
prettiest and healthiest, with fine teeth and
Are you
skin
Miss
and eyes.
Idiots.
Miss Wine of Miss?
No, I looked, she does not have purple ankles.
May I call a halt to these fumblings? This is Mrs. Carol Ziegler of I'll read the cards, Hans. Sit down. Of Ames, Iowa, the first woman ever selected as an official basketball referee. Thank you, Ms. Ziegler. Nice to meet you. Isn't she pretty?
Don't you think that...
Now, name a clue that was out of place.
What were you doing in the first
basketball
clue?
ridiculous.
Shaving?
If you would have had any sense
Referee.
at all,
A
you would
lack
have
of-
said,
a lack
may
of-
I answer the man's
A
question?
locker full of liquor and a locker with a girl in it.
But in there, you could see
What has
sports.
it got to do with being a basketball referee?
Well, we know you for a sport, Ernie.
Sport.
We know you for a sport.
Ask me some more questions that I can flip
It
off.
occurs to me that you should inform your public he is the only master of ceremonies on television whose cue cards have pictures as well as words.
That was upside down. Now, every clue is... Look, the first one represented sports. Really? The second one was judging. If you had any sense at all, if you
Judging.
didn't go off to New York and waste
Yeah,
all your
sure,
time,
sure.
refereeing.
Very good.
Right? The third one
bushel
was baskets.
baskets.
Basketball.
Of course, it's so obvious. We feel
That's
dreadful
right.
about it.
Sure.
I'm the moderator. I have the last word.
Fly.
They have the last point,
Now, may we
big
proceed
news
with our
story.
second guest, if you'll shut your big flapping gums, Romero. Panel, take a good look. Here's a gentleman who has been coerced into appearing on this program. And now we'd like to give you, you have $50. It is not necessary to know his name. However, we will give you a clue.
Citation. Vous laissez bien con, j'étais me en ce temps, j'ai le bécol et on pique tout en fait quand ça passe. Citation. Et le compte J, et le combat, c'était la danse en République de France.
Baby.
I don't care if the clue helps you at all. It helped me a
I
great
can
deal.
understand why you made that one.
We'll start this one with the pallid features of Hans Conried.
Sir, this thing that occurred in the newspapers, it occurred within the last 5 years?
Yes.
Or was it within the last 2 years?
Yes.
The last year as recent as that?
Yes.
Was it of an athletic nature?
No, sir.
Excuse me, it was last week. We'll cut all of it.
Fine.
All right?
Was it of a military nature? I think we will dispense with that.
No.
Had it any... No, this was all his personal caprice, this osculation, and you did want no medal for kissing.
No.
When osculation becomes a caprice, buddy, you've had it. All right, Cesar?
This thing happened in the East.
Yes.
Would it be around the state of New Jersey?
Yes.
Is there speed connected with what you did?
Yes.
Was there a runaway train?
Yes.
Did you stop it with your locomotive, a diesel
Yes,
engine that
yes.
ran away for 22
Very
miles?
good. Wait.
Your name is
Beautiful.
Your name is Gutmanson?
Yes.
Yes.
Gutmanson.
Oh, you're. May I just show you how fair we are? I'm going to show this. I want to show you the second clue because you've been complaining. I will show you the second clue to show you how good we were going to beat you about the runaway train. Now just watch the clue. Watch the clue. That's all. Watch the clue.
Runaway train.
Oh, wait! You'll see something. Cesar, you are magnificent tonight. Mr. Gudmundson, it is indeed from Roselle Park, New Jersey, who captured a runaway train. Could you tell us briefly, because we're only on for a half an hour, Mr. Gudmundson, and things happen very fast here, none of them particularly enlightening, but they happen fast. Just exactly what did happen when you learned that a runaway train, number 1706, was all alone, no engineer, and it was going down the tracks at 40 miles an hour. What happened?
Why, I was told to get on the phone and listen very clearly, not to ask too many questions, and was told to cut my engine off from the train I had a hold of and to move west of the tower to get where I could see this engine coming. I went down to as far as South Amboy, which is about a half a mile from where I had left, and when it came in view, it was without a headlight. So I started off and put my headlight on to gauge as to the speed that it was coming at me. And last time I looked at my speedometer, it was about 45 miles an hour, and it was coming all the time closer. And finally it caught up with me, and we coupled up. And from there on, I slowed it down to a stop.
That's a real brave thing. That's a wonderfully brave thing that this man has done. It's a tremendous thing. What does he receive? I never know how much. I'm always mixed up on 100, 200, 1,000, 100. Anyway, we have two hired thugs that pick them off before they get their cars. This is one of the most enjoyable moments of the week. This is when the Dutch Masters people let me do my own commercial.
Next time, step up to finer smoking pleasure with Dutch Masters, the fine cigar.
Thank you. And now, panel, let us get on with our third guest, and using rather chic expression, take a good look. Here is our third guest, panel. You will not have to get his name, just what he did, and we thought the people at home and the people here in our studio audience might like to know just what happened so that they may enjoy the fumbling and the bumbling that will occur subsequently. We will now tell the people at home just what he did and who he is.
Our guest is Joseph Meany Jr., cabin boy on the Mayflower.
Go to the You now have $50, sir, and dipping into ambiguity, we give you our first clue. Mm-hmm. Now, being new here, Ann, you look, there'll be something hidden in here that will be very helpful. You'll be surprised. We all will be, as a matter of fact. Well, it's in here. It's all laid out very carefully. We're getting toward the end now.
How's he going to pin a medal on that?
There it is. Really, there's a great deal there, and that starts the questioning.
Great deal of effort.
No, it's more than effort. It's accomplishment. There is a great deal of things there that you.
Well, rich artistry on your part. The performance was superb, really.
We must like it underwater.
Now then, let's start with Caesar.
This thing that you made the news with happened within the past 3 or 4 months?
No.
Longer than that?
Yes.
Longer than that. Are you a student?
Yes.
Is this a particular... does water have anything to do with it?
Yes.
Why do you think we brought all that
All
water
right, but
in?
you never can tell. You never can
Crazy,
tell.
something
You
cheap
had
out
an
of it,
engineer
Conried.
before, and all you did was kiss a girl.
Go on, you Easterner. Now then, my dear.
Did you rescue someone?
No.
Did you win something underwater in a...
No.
Oh! Completely wrong. Hans?
Does Boston or the Boston Tea Party have anything to do with this?
No.
Why the exchange of money in the tea caddy?
Well, I explain the show to you
is it
now?
a-
What?
Well, we decided that it is no prize for swimming or underwater diving or staying under holding your nose. or
That's right.
discovering the greatest pearl in the Antilles. Nothing like that. No.
No, but you have $100, and now we're going to give another stimulating clue to our unstimulating panel. There you have it.
That's a bald Plymouth Rock. Now you.
Well, of course. May we, as we say in French, I believe. Now, shall we start with Caesar?
Well, yeah, that's a...
Big Mouth already told you what it was.
Well, I know a Plymouth Rock.
You're
rooster
sure
when
now
I
you
see
know
it.
it. Everybody in the audience knows it now. Just keep our mouths
Did
quiet,
this thing
shall
happen
we?
off Plymouth
He
Rock?
and I are on the same team, Kovacs.
You're right. You're right.
Did this... Did this thing happen off Plymouth Rock?
Yes. Excuse me, the nutty producer's giving us speed up. We don't even know what you're talking about, and he's telling me to hurry you.
No, I know.
Go ahead.
Did this thing happen off Plymouth Rock?
Yes.
Well, you didn't land with the Pilgrims, that's a cinch. Have you...
Brilliant.
Yeah, certainly.
Sure.
Well, you never can tell from these clues, you know. You have,
Keep
are
out
you
of
an
it, you.
Have you an ancestor who landed on the...
And?
Have you an
You heard the
ancestor
bell.
landed on Plymouth Rock?
No.
Were you in some pageant or something connected with Plymouth Rock?
Yes.
Something to do with Thanksgiving?
Yes.
No cranberry?
No, the turkey we have here, but what is the young man doing?
Let's thank our heavens we're working, shall we?
There was a yes there.
No, we're all very happily employed. Don't kill it. Hans?
You think that no one watches. Don't worry.
Oh,
No
yeah.
one will see it. The young man...
Oh, you blew
He
it.
was connected with
Fumbling, plotting your way through.
He's here to plug a pack.
$150, which we doubled to $300. This is Joseph Meany Jr.,
John
who in 1957 was the cabin boy on the second sailing of Mayflower 2nd. Excuse me, one of our panelists had the crassness to talk during the commercial. What was the question?
It occurs to me that when you encountered this squaw taking a chance on a blanket,
I'd like to rephrase that, may we?
that what was the exchange of money and the caddy of tea?
It wasn't a caddy of tea, it was a basket or a...
It was a pot.
Caddy of tea.
It was a pot.
I was there. I made the film. This is Joe Meany, who will get our $300. Thank you so much. Awfully nice to have you with us, and good night, Mr. Meany.
Thank you.
There's an old Hungarian expression which goes, which means, show me a cowboy who rides side saddle, and I'll show you a gay ranchero. And I say good night to our panel, Mr. Romero,
Good night, Ernie.
Miss Jeffreys, Mr. Conried. Thank you, and good night to you.
Ernie, tell him it's not rigged.
Take a Good Look is brought to you by Dutch Master Cigars, skillfully blended to give you cool, clear, mild taste. Try your favorite shape in this unique 5-pack that slims down to fit your pocket. Next time, step up to finer smoking pleasure with Dutch Masters, the fine cigar.
Out-of-town guests stay at the Hotel Hollywood Knickerbocker. They're flown to Hollywood by TWA Trans World Airlines, who fly the Boeing 707 jets, the fastest jetliner in the USA. Take a Good Look was created by Irving Mansfield and Peter Arnell. This has been an ABC Television Network presentation.